Good Friday morning, everyone. My name is Josiah Pike, and these are your Fastcast digital headlines for February 20th. Now, in this morning's top headline, immigration, Arctic security, and an LNG pipeline took center stage as Senator Dan Sullivan sat down with Alaska's news source Thursday to discuss issues facing Alaska. The senator says he and the Trump administration are working to find buyers for Alaska LNG, and that the state legislature needs to do all that they can to bring this project to fruition. Meanwhile, in response to the 11th Airborne Division being ordered to stand by for potential deployment to Minnesota, before being told to stand down, Sullivan says he views deployment as a last resort in situations like this. He says ICE needs to analyze and refine its tactics and its procedures.
Anytime you have a situation where in a short amount of time 2 Americans are killed, that's not good. Now, I'm a strong supporter of law enforcement, but in that situation, what I was calling for was both sides to kind of stand down, both sides to cool the temperature.
Sullivan also discussed the role of Greenland in Arctic security. We'll have more from the interview on our website and mobile app. Days after another pedestrian death in Anchorage, lawmakers grilled state transportation leaders on road safety. DOT officials struggled to answer questions during Thursday's Senate transportation hearing. They proposed a barrier wall near Merrill Field, traffic flow changes, and lane adjustments. But senators weren't satisfied. Juneau Senator Jesse Keel called the plans, quote, cockamamie. Another senator, Lukey Tobin, says some questions went unanswered, and the proposals won't prevent deaths.
I quite frankly do not think folks are going to be deterred from. They will try to climb over it, as we continue to see on the Minnesota wall. I hope you come to our community council and listen to our feedback, because this will not stop death. This will just be a big, beautiful concrete thing in the middle of a roadway.
DOT leaders called the wall a temporary fix to reduce traffic. Last year, 15 pedestrians died on Anchorage roads. This year's first death happened Tuesday. More on the hearing and DOT proposals are on our website and mobile app. Finally, the Alaska Marine Highway System is once again operating with only 6 vessels this upcoming summer season. The Alaska Department of Transportation tells us this has been a normal trend for more than 4 years now. Limited operation is due to ongoing staffing shortages, aging ships, and vessels in overhaul. Fewer vessels means some communities have had limited ships dock over the last few years. The DOT says it's working on improving services to impacted communities.
We're on our way, with having the Kennecott back and upgraded and modernized. That's going to be in service for a long time. Then having the testimony replacement vessel out for bid. That's going to be great, and be able to provide, consistent service into the future.
Now, one of the areas impacted is Yakutat. The community has not had an AMHS ferry dock since 2023. Now, in the past, it would have a ferry visit twice a month. Residents tell us the only way out of Yakutat is by boat or plane. Now, updates on these stories and more can be found on our website, alaskasnewssource.com. Thanks for tuning in this Friday. Have a great rest of your Friday and a great weekend ahead. Take care.